I want to take a quick second tonight to show some people something about carrying a revolver. Now I hear a lot of people say, well, I'd love to carry a revolver, but it'd be so hard because the cylinder is so thick. Well, carrying a revolver, in my opinion, carries easier than carrying a semi-automatic. Now, I've covered this before, but apparently a lot of people don't watch my old videos, so I'm going to cover this again. Now, right now, I'm carrying a revolver, and if you notice, it's not that noticeable at all. If you run my hands down my sides, there's hardly any notice here. I mean, like even pressing, I'm pressing right on the gun with my right hand right now. Not really much difference from my right side to my left side. There's not a lot of bumping. I mean, you got to pull this thing really tight to me to even be able to see it's there. I mean, there it is when you pull my shirt completely tight to my body. But when it's held loose, there's no bumping at all. As you can see when I lift up here, the revolver carries pretty easily. The cylinder, which is the thick part, it kind of pulls into the side of your body where you have the natural indentation of your body, especially when your belt is tightened. Now, my belt's not very tight right now. As you can see, I can get my fingers between it really easily. Now, if I tighten it down, it conceals this end of my hip even better. I just didn't want to have my belt tight right now so you can see my rolls coming over my belt. But it really pulls the cylinder into the natural bend of your body. And then, because the handle is so much smaller on revolvers than it is on semi-autos, because there's no ammo in the handle, that part conceals much easier at top. And the small tapered barrels blend right into your thigh. So there's very little difference in line between right here at the top of my body and right here at my thigh. It's almost a straight line. If I was to stick something straight like my arm there, you can see there's very little change of thickness down up and down through here. So this carries pretty easily. So as you can see, revolvers carry pretty easily, and they actually, in my opinion, conceal better than semi-autos. I even did a little drawing one time where I showed, how I think revolvers carry easier, why I think they carry easier, how demonstrating like what I just showed you about how they fit into the shape of your body better. So if you're one of those people out there that wants to carry a revolver, but you're worried how much harder is it going to be to conceal it than a semi-automatic, don't worry about it. It's actually going to be easier if you ask me, especially if you got a little bit of curve to you. Now, I guess if you're just like one giant mass, that people say, well, I'm too fat to carry it that way. I think it even carries even easier. You just press it into the fat a little bit, and you're set to go. So if you want to carry a revolver, carry it. Don't let fear of concealing it stop you from doing it, because they conceal pretty easily.